Hey folks, how you all doing? So today I thought I'd do a video to show 10 second-hand vinyl that Lynn and I picked up at the Saturday markets yesterday. One of them is a grail for me, and I'm going to leave that one till last. It's just one of those, never seen it before. I've heard about them, seen them on videos and stuff, but never actually held one of these grails in my hand. So I'm so pleased I picked that up, and it was a really reasonable price. There's three other originals from around 1970 as well, original Australian pressings, so I'm pleased to have those as well. But we'll go through the 10 anyway, and I'll leave my number one, my grail, until last for a bit of suspense for you. Anyway, managed to pick up this one, Graham Nash, Innocent Eyes. This was released in 1967. That writing there is 2 Triple J FM, which is a radio station here in Australia. It's over on the east coast, I believe. So this was an ex-radio copy. There's a sticker on there. I assume that's probably the studio's catalogue number for the record, but it doesn't say anything, you know, about being a DJ only copy, radio only copy on that at all. Maybe they stopped doing that in the 1980s, I don't know, but I do have a few like that. So yeah, this is obviously an ex-radio copy, Graham Nash. I do have his debut solo album, and also all the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young things. So it's really good to get something from a bit later in his career to have a look at. I also managed to pick up this one, Lynyrd Skynyrd's First and Last. It's a greatest hits album. It's their first compilation album. It was released in 1978. I do have their first 2 albums on vinyl and a compilation or 2 on CD, a later compilation. So this is good to get this one. Also managed to pick up this one. I've never owned this before. For some reason I never picked it up in the 1980s, but I loved all the singles from it, so that'll be a good listen for me. Also managed to pick up this one, Peter Allen, Taught by Experts. For those who don't know, Peter Allen's an Australian pianist, cabaret singer. He was married to Liza Minnelli for a while. His biggest hit was I Still Call Australia Home, but his big international hit was I Go to Rio. So if you remember that song, I Go to Rio, you'll certainly be familiar with the style of songs that Peter Allen sings or sung. Lynn also managed to pick up a couple of Joan Armatrading albums. I have 1 or 2 of hers on vinyl previously. I also have a couple on CD, and I think it's a 2 or 3 CD set, compilation set. So a couple of these other albums, and these are pretty good nick actually. I'll show you this one anyway. All these ones I've shown so far are in like $3 or $4 each, so see, it's in pretty good nick. There's a bit of dust on there, but no marks or scratches. And now we get on to the 3 first pressings, Australian first pressings. We actually picked up this one, or Lynn picked up this one for me. Johnny Cash at San Quentin. It's an Australian first pressing. Also managed to pick up this one for me, for us. It's Australian first pressing of Paul McCartney's Ram, or Paul and Linda's Ram. Yeah, it's a bit dicky on there, a bit of damage. The vinyl actually comes out through the bottom there, but it's a first pressing. It's been well loved, well played. The next one is, well, this is for Lynn anyway. Very overrated artist. I don't really like Stevie Wonder much, but it is his so-called classic Inner Visions album from the early 70s. I do have this on CD, so it's good that we actually managed to get this on vinyl, and this is the Australian first pressing. Finally, last but not least, we have the Grail, Australian first pressing, Buffalo Springfield, last time round. As I said, Neil Young, it's Richard Foray, Neil Young, Stephen Stills. It's their third and final album before the band parted ways. And this is an absolute grail for me. It's so hard to find original Buffalo Springfield albums here in Australia, but we actually managed to get one. So yeah, it's in pretty good nick. And yeah, just an absolute brilliant find that Lynn actually found. I didn't find this one, Lynn found this one, so yeah, really, really good. I just can't wait to listen to this and see what the original vinyl actually sound like. But yeah, this is an absolute grail for me. One of those moments, you know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care. All for now. Catch you around and bye.